All right, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of the day it is that you're viewing this. I hope that you had a great Christmas break and a happy new year to you. It's 2016 here. I apologize for not being here that first day back. I do appreciate the thoughts and prayers from my wife's family, as they did have a loss in that family during the holidays. So thank you so much for that. Want to jump right into just some quick things here. Just a reminder. Teachers, if you would please make sure that you are contacting those parents of students who have failed that first semester, taking the time to document that in Mizuni. That allows us in the administrative office, both APs and counselors, to pull that up while we're having conversations with students and having conversations with parents, to talk about also reinforcing what you've already told them, which was this is where your student is and this is where your student needs to be in order to get through the process, to pass for the year, average out, whatever the case may be. And a reminder, those senior students, those senior teachers of those senior students, please make sure that you're making those contacts with those parents. If that senior failed that first semester, we need those in by the end of the 4-6 weeks as we're moving forward in our plan to make sure that all of our seniors graduate and we stay on top of them. So make sure that you do that. Take 1 or 2 a day. Knock it out during mega lunch, during a conference period, after school, whatever the case may be. If you're having problems contacting parents, let one of us know. Email the attendance office. We'll try to get some more numbers for you. We'll find a way in which for you to contact parents and have that conversation with them, so that they, one, are aware of where they're at, and two, more importantly, they're aware of where they need to be moving forward. So contacting parents is a very big thing, something that we're really pushing hard here. I'm seeing some success in that. Hopefully you guys are as well. I took a glance this morning at the grade distributions for the first semester, and we had less than 9% of all of the grades at Dobie High School failing. So over 91% of our kids passed, had a passing grade on their classes, and again, there's over 25,000 grades with all the students we have. So that is a testament to the work that you guys do, both in the classroom while you are delivering instruction, but also pre-instruction, the preparation that you make individually as well as with your teams and your departments in preparing to deliver that quality instruction, and then your follow-up and going back and making sure that these students have that opportunity to grasp the material, whether it's in class, whether it's during mega lunch tutoring, whatever the case may be. We've seen a huge gain there in that success rate, and it's because of the work that you guys do, both before class, during class, after class, talking with parents, talking with APs and counselors. It's a team effort, and I want to thank you for that work so far this fall semester, and I'm expecting also it to continue during the spring. Over the holidays, I took the opportunity. I was reading an article, and I just want to share a story with you. There was a soldier, a Filipino soldier during World War II that had escaped during the invasion, I believe, of the Japanese there in the Philippines. And he was being interviewed. This was years after. And the question was presented to him: how did you survive in the jungle or the forest, or however it was worded? I can't remember it right now. And he made a statement that kind of just clicked with me, I guess, because sometimes I refer to Dobie as a jungle. But he said, everything that you need to survive is in the jungle. And everything that can destroy you is also in the jungle. It's how you take what's in the jungle, how you perceive it, how you approach it, that makes the difference in whether you survive or whether you don't survive. And I thought that was kind of an interesting thought, and I kind of related it to the work that we do here at Dobie, that everything we have to survive is here, and to be successful is here. It's all provided right here. It's how we approach it as educators, how we approach situations, how we approach challenges, how we approach certain students can make the difference in survival or non-survival for both us as educators, but also for the students as well. And it goes back to perception and how you perceive things and how you approach things and how you keep a positive attitude and you continue to push forward. And that's what makes Dobie such a great place, is that everything that we need to be successful is right here, right inside these walls. And we take it as educators, all 250 of us, and we press forward. And yes, there are challenging times, and yes, there are times where problems arise that we're not really sure about. But we try to keep that positive attitude, pushing forward, knowing that the goal is to become better, to create better students, to become better teachers, and to become better administrators. The goal, the mission has not changed, and everything that we do revolves around that. So I just wanted to kind of share that with you today, that everything that we need for success is right here. It's how we perceive it. We can be successful or unsuccessful depending on how we as educators move forward in that goal, in that vision of becoming better, producing better students, producing better citizens, preparing them for post-secondary success, whatever that may be. So thank you for that. Let's continue to press forward. I know 2016 is going to be a tremendous year, calendar year, but I also know spring of 16 is going to be a great year around Dobie. I want to leave you with one last thing. I'm seeing a lot of talk, a lot of discussion through social media, as well as just conversation on the new law that passed in Texas, minutes versus days. And yes, that did pass. And, I will let you know that I can't speculate a whole lot of where that's going to go here in Pasadena. I know that there has been discussion on how that affects and what possible plans there are. Of course, that would mean adding just a few minutes to the day to help shorten the school year. And again, I don't want to speculate too much here, but if you added 15 minutes to the day, then obviously there's an opportunity there to shorten the school year for the students to where they get out prior to Memorial Day. I do remind you that you as teachers are on a 187-day contract. So your year doesn't shorten, but your time with students would shorten. And so there's also discussion on where do you put those extra days? Do you front load them where we can prepare and train more and get ready for the school year more? Do you put them at the end of the year after the students leave? A lot of discussion, nothing set in stone. And again, I don't want to go too far into it because I don't know where the district is at this point. I do know that there's been some conversations. I know some neighboring districts have already made some decisions regarding that, but I just wanted to kind of throw that out there to you, that yes, it's out there. There is discussions going on. I'll keep you informed as much as I know. But just know that the teacher contract is 187 days, so that doesn't change, but the time and length with students would shorten if the district would choose to go in that direction. So just wanted to share that tidbit of information with you here at the start of 2016. So I hope that each of you again had a great break and are rejuvenated and refreshed and ready to go for this spring semester. It's going to be a great spring here at Dobie, and I thank you for all that you do to make this the special place that it is. Go Horns.